Okay, so in the real world, every now and again you're going to have days where you just wish your team would perform better than they are, where you've actually said, please do this, where you've suggested they do something differently, and repeatedly they keep on doing the things that you're asking them not to do. So one of the questions that I hear reasonably often in the workplace environment is it okay to shout at my employees? And my response to that is it's absolutely never okay to shout at your employees, to shout at your direct reports, etc. And in fact, not only is it not okay, it's counterproductive. So what it's going to result in is it's going to result in people losing respect for you. It's going to result in them losing the ability to think for themselves. It's going to result in lower levels of morale, which all ultimately leads to lower levels of productivity. But again, in the real world, there are those days where you're really frustrated, where you don't know what to do in order to get people to perform at the next level. So what's the answer? It's all very well for people to say to you, don't get angry, don't get frustrated, don't shout. But what do you actually do about this? Well, what we know is coaching makes a difference. So coaching your employees. But not all coaching models are born equal. So most coaching models are based around a coach coming from outside the workplace and working with individuals, and they don't take into account the different dynamics that exist for managers and supervisors. So find a coaching framework that's specifically designed for the workplace environment, something like the leader model. The leader model was specifically designed to assist managers and leaders to coach their direct reports. And if you're on the receiving end of a boss who's shouting at you, then I also have some advice for you. Never shout back. You will actually only exacerbate the situation. Accept that your boss may be frustrated and politely request feedback. So in the workplace, never shout at your employees, never demonstrate your frustration and your anger in that way. Learn to coach people, and it's okay to be firm and to challenge them through a coaching methodology, but it's not okay to lose your voice. If you're on the receiving end, it's absolutely never okay to shout back either. And if you're looking for a framework to help you do it, leader model is probably your answer.